Hello, it's time for another recap video. As you might have noticed, we've been stuck in gold for a while now, so here are the rest of the games of how I escaped gold and got into platinum. If you want to see the rest of the story, which you should because it's a doozy, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and all of that kind of stuff. I'll be back soon with more videos from my adventures in Platinum. Let's jump into the first game. Okay, I just jumped into this. They're on the like the fancy. So what I'm trying to say is that they've gone further than us on the coach track. Fancy stadiums, a higher coach than us. Yes. It's a human team. Okay, we're up against White Rabbit. They have a higher fan factor than us because we rolled a 1 and we lost our dedicated fans earlier. This is actually a decent way to see if people are on a win streak. If they keep up a high fan factor, they're probably on a win streak. Now we're a few turns in here, and as you can see, our opponent already has 2 players sent off and 2 injuries, and shortly we'll see that we're not in a we're in a bit of a better state, but this is starting out as a very bloody game. Fortunately, we get ejected, but that's fine. So yeah, we're in control of the first half. Yes. I mean, I'll be honest, this is probably like one of the bloodiest games so far. Like 3 injuries here, 2 here, and none of them have been a badly hurt. What we get. So, and it keeps going like that. We are now at the end of the first half, having a control of the ball, feeling pretty good. We're close to breaking armor. Because, you know, there's more of us than... Don't forget to score. ...of White Rabbit's human team. So, feeling pretty strong right here. Everything's going according to plan. Pretty happy with what we're doing. And we have a decent number of players for the second half, which our opponent doesn't. And we're a few turns in, and White Rabbit feels forced to go for the early score here. Okay, good follow-up. That's a failed pass. You get to divert it. Failed it. Alright, this is a... I wasn't even paying attention to the fact that this was a catcher. Yeah, so there are currently 2 human players on the or tackle zones on the ball here, so we want to try and get rid of them. An argument could be made that I should have blitzed the upper one instead, because I can use the skink next to the catcher to block him off, but I want to use the skink that's already there to pick the ball up, because that is our shorehand skink. You can also see that Talkishers here has managed to get pro from a kickoff event. Very nice. Luckily for us, the ball scatters in a good way, so it's no longer in tackle zones. And we then just secure the ball and hold on to it until the end of turn 16. I should have tried to hand it off to the fresh Saurus. I think that might have been better. I'm just very keen to get a dirty player on this piece. We're not going to risk it. But yeah, handing off to the fresh Saurus would have also been really solid, and probably better actually. GG White Rabbit. That was bloodier than it had any right to be. I'm sorry we murdered each other. Wait. What's going on here? Yeah, so for some reason the server had a bit of a hiccup and it doesn't show any I wonder if this is just the server being really slow or something.
Yes, it was actually.
Missing both the SR and we're missing the stuff here. So we didn't get any SR out of that game. Luckily, that was the last game of the night for me. And when I returned the next day, I had gotten all my star player points and my SR, which was excellent. So let's get into the second game of the video. Okay, here we go. Let's see. What are we up against? Where are we?
It's a very good question.
Okay. Ooh. That's that's a very lovely brick.
So we're up against another coach.
Up against humans.
Yes, that is higher level than us.
It's just as Noinal joined us with a tier 2. Thank you so much. Welcome back to subscribers. Okay, let's see. Oh, are they higher level than us? Yes, they are, but not by much. So, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So there's 14 of them. I think there's 12 of us. So that's block, stand firm. This. Okay, so that's grab. This is break tackle. I think these are all random level ups then. It's a fresh thrower. What do you got? You have on the ball, dump off, safe pass, cloud burster. Okay.
Basically, this thrower is really good at throwing things.
Catcher. No. Dirty player catcher, and you are a. What are you? Sprint, safe power. These all feel like they're just random. Oh. Wow.
Yeah, so our opponent bought something.
A lot of money on something.
And I haven't done the math, but I'm pretty sure it's the biased referee.
Could just get helmet. Could all actually. Let's go get Anky Panky because we're missing Asaurus.
Yeah, the last game was really bloody, so we're down players and specifically Asaurus, and we need all the strength we can get. With all of that said, the first half went pretty well. We controlled the ball, got some KOs. They had one injury, but we suffered more than they gave us. But in the end, we held on to the ball. And we scored. Well, are we going to score? Yes, we're going to score. I mean, it's obvious at this point because I spoiled it. I'm sorry, everyone.
Because this is this just hurts more if I fail.
Mm-hmm.
Which I didn't. Okay.
So let's have a quick look here and see how many of our players we have for the one turn. Yeah, so we're already 2 Sauruses down, which isn't great, and both of their players come back, so they have more than enough. However, they do not try for a one-turner on their final turn of the drive. I didn't bother showing it. I thought they might have, but they didn't. Instead, they keep trying to get rid of all of my players. And as you can see, this is turn 10. So they have a catcher down on the left, and then they have some more catchers and a surf opportunity here on the right. I'm expecting them to try and do some type of handoff pass play,
by this.
Which is why I'm extremely confused by this. So let's see if you can guess what's going to happen here. Comment down below if you can. Here we go.
Yes, and now it's literally, now I just get to do the same surf unless they can pass from here, which they can't, because this guy can't get far enough.
That's actually wrong.
At least I don't think they can, right? It's okay, so that's a 1. Because you can't, apparently you can pass. Wait, Since when can you pass 13?
You've always been able
pass
to.
exactly 13 squares?
The cat.
Because that's a long bomb, right?
You're all yes. You're always allowed to
What
pass
is the-
13
Let's see.
squares.
I mean, I'm sure that's the distance, but that's why I made the play I made, because I was playing under the assumption that they wouldn't be able to do that.
Which I also were playing under the assumption that they wouldn't be able to do it based on it being a risky pass play. However, they did, so we're now in control of the ball, and it's a few turns later. And once again, I'm down to even less players than before. I have I have well, I have a total of 3 Soras, 1 Crocs, and 3 Skinks. Well, 4 Skinks, 1 is stunned here. I also have a cat that wants to do commentary, so we'll see how this goes. And I'm basically just like, well, if you're going to give me the ball, I'm going to take it, and then I'm going to run past you and see if I can score. But I'm not feeling super confident here, but at the same time, I've been allowed to do more things than I expected based on the amount of players I have. Okay, I don't know if you can hear this cat, but she might move up on the microphone. We'll see. So, luckily for me, my rushing is going decently here, because remember, they have a few catchers, and they're just as fast as my Skinks.
I want to hit you.
Mm-hmm.
That's very nice.
Thank you. Nice hit. Unfortunately, not nice enough.
Because that ties these guys up a tiny bit. It also means I can hit this for 2 die, because this would be a 1 die.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm once again agreeing with myself.
Cool. You know what? I don't want that to happen.
Finally, let's see if we can get this Crocs up.
Sure.
We could, but unfortunately the Ogre has stand firm, so it's staying put. And
so
it's our opponent's turn, and they are going to elect to knock down my Soras before they do anything else. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to chase down a cat here.
I think it's more fair to say that Skaven will run and die, but you can still win by running and dying.
Yeah, so shockingly, the conversation in Twitch chat is about movement teams. And here we go. So our opponent is using their catcher to tie up the 1 assist that I have on my Skink.
Dead? Yep, my kick piece is dead.
Kick piece is at least out for the rest of the game. So let's see what happens. Okay, here comes a dodge.
There we go.
Oh, that's
reroll.
Let's see. No, that's so the dodge failed.
Okay.
They waste their last reroll on it.
That is, as they say in the biz, huge.
Because since they went for that blitz and fell down,
does it matter?
I actually have,
if I don't knock this down,
enough movement here to stall out another turn. Which, while I'm not expecting to be able to stall out until the end, the more turns I can stall out, the better. I do know that my opponent's very keen to do the long bomb pass play, but hey, now I've seen it, and maybe I can kind of play around that. And if they do, like, it's still 1-1 currently, so I'll be playing for the win, they'll be playing for the tie.
I have rerolls. So we're going to keep walking.
Yep, standing our players up, moving our players around to put down
1, 2,
more of a screen.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, so I've come to realize that the catcher that my opponent has is able to try and blitz me here. So that's why I move my other Skink over to cover. And my Dirty Player Skink has also moved in.
I think I like teams where they're more than what. Oh,
Yeah, so...
Dub skull. Okay. Yeah.
I didn't even realize that was happening as it was happening, but essentially my opponent's first move is to take a 2-die
you know what? Actually,
against my
yes.
Saurus, and you know, that just luckily for me turns into a dub skull, and that gives me yet another turn to stall here. If they'd move other things first, it might have been different, but now I get a chance to knock down this thrower, so that we're robbing them of even more movement. And we're going to look around and see if there's anything more we can do to stop this stall. One of the things we can do is hand off to our
Thank you.
skink that doesn't have blodge, but does need the SPP to get dirty player. So that's what we do, and hope that also gives us some extra coverage.
If I go here, I get 5. You only have 4.
Yeah, so if we can knock down this thrower, we're reducing even more of their ability to go over there. Well, in theory, I think that player actually has jump up.
That's everyone that's in range. Meaning, in theory, I can go here now.
Get a 2-die on the ogre. Doesn't help though.
Not do anything. So the reason I'm fine with this, right, is because this is only pass busted and that doesn't do anything.
So it's turn 15 for our humans.
At the end of the first half, they did not set up for a one-turner, even though I felt like they probably could have.
And now they're actually moving.
Thursday's back in Cat Can.
Yeah, I mean, I can't believe it's happening now and in the past. Okay, so the blitz here is on our dirty player, and it's a good knockdown. It frees up the downed catcher, but they've used their blitz, so they're not going to blitz the skink holding the ball this turn. Instead, they're just going to try and run over and base it.
Did I miss? No.
Unfortunately, with no rerolls, as soon as they roll a 1, their turn is over.
I'm not even sure, like...
And it's my turn 15.
So I was busy with other things, but... Did this guy even, like...
No, he couldn't.
What happened?
I realized you were busy with Thursday,
they
but...
jump up.
Yes.
Yeah, see? Keep forgetting about shit.
Mm-hmm. I remember now, though.
Here, so they would have gone here, right?
So the catcher's stunned, which means the catcher can't do anything. But there is a human piece right by the end zone, meaning I don't really have a way to protect the ball for another turn, especially not when that thrower doesn't go down either. So all I have left to do is take some hits and then just suck it up and score while I have the chance. It's still a 2-1 lead if I score now, which I do.
Okay.
Exactly. So let's see what we have left here for the last turn.
Let's see what we have left.
Oh, I can't believe I'm double commentary. So, yeah, even our star player, Anky Panky, is out. We have a total of 3 Saurus, and I'm leaving a skink on the LOS because I feel like it's some of the least important stuff.
They are...
Yeah, so they're not setting up for a one-turner here. I think with the catchers and a full team, they definitely have a chance for a one-turner. But they've...
I don't understand what my opponent's plan was.
Yes.
I mean, it was a really cool pass play, don't get me wrong. But and it made sense at the time because I thought they were like, "Oh, I'm just gonna murder your whole team and steal the ball." But they didn't seem too interested in stealing the ball.
Yeah, and I'm honestly still not sure why my opponent played the way they did. They weren't really... It seems like they didn't care too much about the turn timer, and I think you kind of have to if you want to win a lot. Instead, they take the vanity pass here at the end, which kind of explains why the thrower has so many skills.
They failed... Now
you go.
Okay, they failed the pass, and then they used safe pass skill. Somehow. the log for pass interactions, it's not very clear.
Okay, yeah. I mean, this is fine. Let's just skip to the end celebration. I have a turn here, but nothing exciting happens. So, let's go.
I got an achievement for that. Hire a star player. I'm pretty sure I'd done that before, but I guess I hadn't. Oh, we're so close to getting out of gold. My opponent just got into gold. Yeah. Here's the problem with Talker Shoes. Talker Shoes has 3 niggles. That's not great. Yeah, so we still have loads of money. But Talker Shoes stole the MVP. Yeah, see, we're like, actually, well, this is good. This I don't care about. Because people love to see it on YouTube. What have we unlocked? We unlocked some pants. Oh, and next we have the coach zone. And then the green dice. Oh, we got warpstone. And soon we have the in theory cool Skaven pitch, but in reality kind of hard to tell what's going on pitch. Okay, let's see what that has done for us. So Talker Shoes is unfortunately out. We desperately need to get SPP on Skoy. So we're gonna have 13 players next game. I need 12. Or we random. We might just random here to see if we get anything good. Yeah, let's random here because we can always. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's either block or frenzy. That's how it works, apparently.
And at this point, we are so close to platinum that I can taste it. We need so few SR to jump up the full division. Here we go. Here we go. It's game 3, and I'm talking about forgetting to start the recording, but I did it, so we're good. Let's hope we're up against a high SR coach here, because here we are. We're into platinum. We're up against.
There we go. Okay, we're up against Stubaka. That's no witch city, which I guess means that there's no witch elves.
Which turns out to be a dirty, dirty lie, because there are 2 witch elves here, and we're missing our tackle swords, which is not great for us.
They have tackle.
We don't.
And it also means, oh, I guess we were even in. We're gonna kick.
Yeah, so with even team value, there is no inducement screen. You go straight into kickoff. Yes, we were. Which is pretty cool, actually.
Or did I just miss it?
Nope, it just didn't happen.
I don't need... Oh. I do need kick, actually. What do I not need?
So as you can see, we have 2 spare. I think they're going to have 1 spare, which should incentivize us to do some fouling here. But we're going to skip the setup here and go straight into their setup and look over their players.
They have 12 players. Lineman with kick. Sure hands dirty player. That's dirty player sneaky git. That is blodge sidestep. That's blodge tackle mighty blow. That's a witch. That has been armor busted. with Blodge, and I think this is Juggernaut. What do we have here? This is a runner, so dump off and pass, I would assume. Another Blitzer Blodge. That's an assassin. You're the wrestle strip holder. So there's loads of witch elves on this team. Oh, and we got it. I didn't expect that.
So we're a few turns in. Well, it's our first turn. We're not a few turns in.
Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Yes! You know why this is important? Because that's 12 SPP, so that's block.
It's also important because they only have one spare, so now we know that they're down to 11. We'll see what else is available here. We got a foul with our sneaky git, and we get rid of the tackle mighty blow piece. Feeling really good about that, and we're gonna see what they're up to on turn 2.
So, well, this Crocs has gotten to, I don't think it's better than the first one, but it has gotten to 12 SPP quicker. The thing that went downhill for our first Croc was he just took a bunch of hits and died once he got in block, I think. Like, he got block, and then he got, like, miss next, and then a bunch of other horrible things happened to him, and he died.
So I'm a bit confused about what my opponent is doing here, because my opponent's not necessarily trying to protect the ball too much. Because, well, they have it on a dump-off piece at the moment, which I guess is the reason for them not protecting it too much. But we've swarmed the left side. Clearly, we can't do much on the right.
I'm still standing by my assessment that this is probably a fresher coach or a less experienced coach than what I've been playing against previously, based on what they're doing. But hey, first of all, I've been tricked before. and secondly, in some ways, that's kind of scarier because it means I don't really know what they're planning to do.
And that's going to keep happening. We are going to jump forward again here. Well, soon enough, I think we are going to jump forward once the the Dark Elves have run around enough here to... I don't really... Well, I mean, they are putting together some type of screen. So we'll see how this works out for them. I'm very happy with this, by the way, because I'm going to talk about it.
Diving. This is the first time we had a chance to use diving tackle.
Exactly. And their dirty player sneaky git falls down. So we should be able to do something fun here, but more importantly, we're just going to base the elves and keep hitting them.
The follow-up question is, can I get a 3-die on this?
So we're on...
I think the answer...
Our opponent's turn 3, and as you can see, they've run forward, given it to their Blodge sidestep witch elf. But regardless, we're able to blitz the witch elf, which I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting. Neither was I expecting this.
Holy shit! Okay, what's the serious injury?
I'm getting enormous not whiplash.
I don't want that.
But flashbacks from our previous Crocs, who just got blocked and then had, well, died. So I go for the Apo here.
This is what happened last time.
Yes.
I think.
Yep. Similar.
I'm pretty sure this happened last time.
The good news for us, though...
No, it's not AV busted. It's just that I have too many niggles and I don't want any more.
So it's just a miss next now on the Crocs, but their pickup, well, the piece they fouled with has a lot of skills and is now out of the game. We are going to crowd the heck out of this sidestepping witch elf because, as mentioned, I do not have tackle, but I do have 3-die blocks with rerolls.
So this
hopefully
should be a 3-die now.
Let's see how that goes.
If it doesn't work, we'll dodge this guy.
Yeah.
We'll try and dodge that guy out.
Fortunately, doesn't work.
I think I have to try and reroll this.
I agree.
Because this is also... I really want to knock this witch elf down because of armor 7+.
And we got it on the final block die of of the 6 we have. She has sidestep, of course, so she gets to decide where to go. And I'm going to stay put. She falls over, and the ball scatters into a place I can't actually get to. And it's kind of tricky because my opponent might be able to get to it. It's only in one tackle zone, and there are several pieces here that are able to do things. So I'm going to try and knock a few more pieces down, and we'll see how that goes for us. It's also scary in the sense that if I were to pick it up and fail, the elves are more likely to recover it, even though there's 4 of them out, and I think only 1 or 2 of my pieces out. Here, we're a bit later. As you can see, it's not full screen because there was a pause. And during pauses, I go to this screen. And it's going to stay put for a while. But we've once again managed to knock the ball out of a witch elf's hands without tackle. We're very happy with that. And now we have to figure out the best way to actually recover it properly.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Oh, stupid. Oh well. Right.
I feel like it's been years already.
To Hollow, I'm sure it has been years. I'm glad you're here, though. Right. Oh, I can do a handoff here. Yeah, if I want to do that... Yeah, okay. Oof. And we failed it. Okay, well...
So we've jumped forward a bit, but the ball is still on the floor because the elf failed to pick it up. So now we're in a bit of a tricky situation.
Because the problem here is that this is sidestep, so I don't want to touch it. But I also don't want to dodge away. And I do not want to do a 1-die here. Like, it is a 2+, but if the failure state of it is just too high.
Because, as you can see, there are no rerolls left. And this witch elf has...
Oh, wait.
Dodge wrestle.
Okay, no, maybe I have...
So I'm trying to figure out the best way to surf the witch elf.
Okay,
and
maybe
hopefully...
I think... Nope. I might be able to do it this way.
And hopefully secure the ball. Because it's pretty much just the witch elves that are around the ball together with our lizards.
Okay, well that's better than expected.
But we did get the POW there, which, once again, I'm never really counting on. So all of my actions here are kind of based on what happens if this witch elf gets to move. And I try to make sure that I had a move there where...
Because now I can do this instead.
Even if the witch elf isn't knocked down.
If that hadn't worked, my plan was to see what happened and move this piece over here and then try and clear this again.
Exactly.
So that I could surf with that.
But now we get to surf.
Now I don't have to worry about it. Yeah, punch the... Get rid of the... Okay, that's a KO.
I'm trying to make sure I actually have, you know, some skinks in front, because it is turn 5 for us.
Cool. We picked it up.
Now
let's see. So I'm gonna have... Yeah, I'm fine staying put here for now.
Because I do want to make sure that there are scoring threats in the way that the elves have to consider as an option.
Oh, I'm not in full screen. That is not intentional. Sorry about that.
Okay, and we are back to turn 7. We have managed to run the ball down, and as you can see, there aren't that many elves left on the pitch, but they are all elves, and my ball carrier is strength 2. So there is still spooky times.
Because at least you're stuck on diving tackle then. Wow.
Yep.
I am genuinely annoyed that the stab animation does not use the knife. Oh, what's dislocated shoulder?
It's really, really bad, is what it is.
Okay, well that guy's dead now.
Yeah.
That is really bad.
Mm-hmm. Okay, here comes the dodge.
That's less bad. What were you trying to do?
She was trying to blitz through my diving tackle piece.
Dodge through, I see.
Because it's a 1-die surf on the ball currently. Or it was.
So that means we're down to, I think, 1 guard guy again.
So we've effectively stolen the ball and scored in the first half. We are very happy with that result.
Well, the guy didn't die, but having a Saurus with strength 3 is not worth it.
No, because one of the strengths of the Lizardmen, right, is that they have strength 4 across the board on the Saurus, and you kind of have to balance the strength 4 versus the Skink's strength 2. Now, since we stole the ball in the first half, I'm being a bit cheeky here because I realized with the amount of elves KO'd that didn't come back, maybe we can hand it off
Nice.
to the Saurus. Now, that was unlikely to work, but I felt safe in that I didn't think the Dark Elves could steal it if I failed. So now we have the ball on a strength 4 Saurus.
I tempted fate when an Aryan raided us, and I said, it's fine. I haven't lost many of my pieces.
This is true. We're on a run where we are losing a few pieces at a time here. I think haven't had like a full set of Sauruses for a few games. But this time around, our fresh Saurus is still holding on to the ball. It's in a secure cage, and there are only
I think that we'll just go stand in the corner.
elves left on the pitch.
Let's see. You just need 2 more SPP to get guard. So I think we're just like chasing after this guy, I think. Ugh, that seriously hurt. That's a miss next.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So while not as necessarily, well,
fine,
about as
we'll
bloody
go
as the
for
first
this,
game in
but
this
they
video, there are a lot of elves knocked out, KO'd, but not many are injured, which means we're not getting that much SPP from it. But we are very much in control of the ball, and that feels really good.
No.
So we are, just going to move up here. Realistically, I'm feeling pretty confident that I can, I'll score in a turn or 2, preferably on turn 16, of course. Or even, because we have so many pieces, and it's 2-0, at this point, I think I start debating scoring early, because we've gotten rid of...
come on.
Well, they've gotten rid of, more likely. There's 3 Dark Elves that have been sent off for fouling.
I mean, we got the stun, but nothing else. I'm gonna score here because I think we could possibly steal it in 3 turns. What do you think, Thursday? Yeah, look at that guy go. Well, not if our dudes stay. So we have 8. What do they have? Ooh, they have 5. Yeah, so luckily for me, all of their KO stayed out, which means that going into our turn 14 here, they haven't really been able to do much other than put the ball on the.
I just do this, don't I? I think so.
So they have the ball on the blodge sidestep witch elf. Hard to knock down. I need a POW.
I mean, this must be so annoying for my opponent, because I've done this several times now.
Yeah, I'm supposed to have a really hard time knocking down this witch elf, and I think at least 3 times this game so far when the witch elf has been in a very important position, either holding the ball or threatening the ball, I've been able to POW her and get her out of the way. So now we're feeling pretty good, I'll be honest. 2-0 up, and while the blodge tackle mighty
Let's
blow
go.
piece
Hurt
is
those
back,
elves. cKnoor hype.
there isn't that many more threats left on the pitch. Somehow we've kind of weathered the storm, as it were, which I'm very happy about. And in case you're wondering, I am talking about comparing tabletop statistics to Blood Bowl 3 statistics, and how sometimes those are comparable and sometimes they're not. But I edited out part of the conversation that started this conversation, so I felt like it's weird if I keep it in.
Yeah, I mean, I would have gone here otherwise.
Which is why it's so... Oh, there we go. The pickup is good. The 1 is bad, so I don't even have to do a diving tackle. The assassin just fails and then KOs themselves. Very happy about that, of course. So we get to do the same thing again, essentially. Put tackle zones around the ball and then look and see. Okay.
We wanted this guy to pick it up.
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
Or I did up till the point where I realized, oh, it's turn 15. Do I have enough movement if I do that? Because remember, the chameleon skinks are only movement 7 rather than movement 8. And it is on the floor. So it's...
Doesn't mean you can't make fun comparisons and stuff, but I do think people tend to be like slightly too hard on the... This is how it's performing here, especially considering... Well, actually, absolutely more than anything, considering, you know, what Games Workshop... Oh, it's turn 15. Shit.
Yep, and so...
but I have rerolls.
Please enjoy that snippet. And here I realize it's turn 15. So if I were to do this, I would have to pick it up and then do GFIs. Unfortunately, I snake eye it.
Wait, can you still score from here?
Turns out that yes, that piece can still score.
Might be. Yeah, you can. Okay.
We're also worried about a thing where it's like, oh, I'm up 2-0. The elves for certain cannot win this. Unfortunately for the elves again, they get a both down here. I'm pretty sure they wanted a push or a POW so that they can put the chameleon skink on the ball and have it scatter for this guy to then pick it up in preferably less tackle zones.
Okay. Wow, they got a lot.
However,
well, they're gonna reroll that surely. It's turn 15.
Yeah, they do still pick it up, but they failed the pass.
It's a 4+ because elves.
Yeah, so
are, you know, garbage now.
Elves no longer have their passing stat in general is bad. So it would have needed to be like a handoff or something. Then it would have been easy, but they decided to do a pass, and that's a 4+ based on their stat line. And now we're just gonna clear stuff here to make it easier for us to go get the ball.
You get to go here.
You get to go here.
Because the elves do have a turn left, and, you know,
get to do
I have 2 rerolls.
Activation. Thank you.
Let's see how
get to
many
run over
ones
here.
we roll. None! Meaning it is a 3-0 victory so far. The elves do have 1 final turn, but...
Hey, one of our dudes came back. Look at the elves. Everyone's gonna come back. Nope, only
No.
2.
Elves have rolled...
What's going on with our, like, our KO rolls here?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you get to go home, you get to go home, you get to go home.
And we can
Okay,
skip
please
the rest of
please
that,
be a high SR coach.
because nothing happened. Except...
It was! Damn! Okay, I don't know how... what their game plan was. Like, just from the start. Holy shit. The Crocs stole the MVP. That's pretty bad, actually. They got nothing done. Like, nothing. But hey, we're finally back to 5 on dedicated fans. So we can get back up to 6. Well, very good. Oh, we got Gray. And okay, we got the coach zone. Okay, well, first of all, we're gonna go up here, and we're gonna say, hello, please buy block. Okay, what's it gonna cost you to get guard now? Okay, it's only 2 more. That's nice, actually. But you're out next game. You're out next game. I should just kick you now, because we're not keeping you, I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah. That sucks, but we can't run you with a minus strength, unfortunately. So that means we need to go to our notepad. And get... hopefully... okay, well, in the meantime, while we wait... So, Mirandir is also Miss Next. Vestra, I think, what are you, 28? Yeah, there's, I mean... Oh, we should, okay, well, let's do this and see if it works. Right, so... here is our next... we can close that. So that's... our, give me one of them. That's not what we're going to call you. We are going to call you... that. But we're also going to give you, like... what's the... I thought... didn't we unlock, like... sweet pants? Oh, no, that's probably for the Crocs, isn't it? Yep. Very phallic. I'm surprised that actually went through. Surely someone must have pointed that out. Surely someone must have pointed that out. Okay, so... let's just move all of these up. I find this gap more annoying than anything else. Okay, so that means we have 14 players, and we have 2 missed net, so we'll have 12 players. That is gonna suck, but I think it is what we... I guess I could get, like, another chameleon skink. No. But then again, like... No, I think we're fine. I think we're fine. But yeah, because I'm only going to have 1 Fowler. Okay. This is... It is what it is. This is fine. And that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. There's probably a subscribe button and a playlist button for all of the other videos up to this point. Hi Thursday, yes, you've been a large portion of this video because you refuse to stay quiet when I talk. That's it. See you guys in the next one.